To you who still believe you live in time and know not that it's gone, the Spirit still guides you through the infinitely small and senseless maze you still perceive in time, though it is long since gone. You think you live in what is past, and each thing that you look upon you saw but for an instant long ago, before its unreality gave way to truth. Not one illusion still remains unanswered in your mind. Uncertainty was brought to certainty so long ago that it is hard indeed to hold it in your heart as if it were before you still. So stop doing it. Okay? The tiny instant you would keep and make eternal, and you're trying to do that, passed away in heaven too soon for anything to notice that it ever was there. Some of you guys, when you climb into your new associations, for some of you, it'd be like climbing out of a manhole up into heaven. You come onto the streets of heaven, and people will look at you in amazement and say, "Where are you coming from?" And you'll say, "You mean you don't know about all that stuff going on down there?" And they will have absolutely no understanding of it at all. Okay. Except one of the guys that might reach down and help you and pull you up. And he'd stand there just in case you should try to get out that way. But that's the borderland, you see. There's always that contingency of perceptual perfect association to help you out with this, because you've placed it there as a guideline to help you at that door that you're coming out of. Okay. What disappeared too quickly to affect the simple knowledge of the Son of God can hardly still be there for you to choose to be your teacher. Where? Only in the past, and ancient past, too short to make a world in answer to creation, did this world appear to rise. So very long ago, for such a tiny interval of time that not one note in heaven's song was missed. Ready? Yet in each unforgiving act or thought, in each conflictual thought you have in conflict in your perceptual mind, in every judgment, and in all belief in sin and separation, is that one instant still called back as if it could be made again in time. You keep an ancient memory before your eyes, and he who lives in memories alone is unaware of where he is. Is this a hindrance to the place whereon he stands? Is any echo from the past that he may hear a fact in what is there to hear where he is now? And how much can his own illusions about time and place affect and change in where he really is now? Not at all, right? The unforgiven is a voice that calls from out a past forevermore gone by. And everything that points to it as real is but a wish that what is gone could be made real again and seen as here and now in place of what is really here and now. Is this a hindrance to the truth? The past is gone and cannot be returned to you? The truth is that the past is gone and cannot be returned to you. And do you want that fearful instant kept when heaven seemed to disappear and God was feared and made a symbol of your hate? Forget the time of terror that has been so long corrected and undone. Can sin withstand the will of God? Can it be up to you to see the past and put it in the present? Listen, you cannot go back, and everything that points the way in the direction of the past but sets you on a mission where accomplishment can only be unreal. Such is the justice your all-loving Father has ensured must come to you. And from your own unfairness to yourself has he protected you. You cannot lose your way except there is no way but his, and nowhere can you go except to him. Would God allow his Son to lose his way along a road long since a memory of time gone by, a dreadful instant in a distant past now perfectly corrected? Is of no concern or of any value. Let the dead and gone be peacefully forgotten. Resurrection has come to take its place. And now you are a part of resurrection, not of death. Let the dead bury the dead. This is a dead place. Nor is there any distinction here between what is unreal and what is also unreal. No past illusion has the power to keep you in a place of death, a vault that God's Son entered an instant to be instantly restored unto his Father's perfect love. And how can it be that he kept in chains, long since removed and gone forever from his mind? Here we go. The Son whom God created is as free as God created him. He was reborn the instant that he chose to die instead of live. And will you not forgive him now because he made an error in the past that God remembers not and is not even there? Now you're shifting back and forth between the past and the present. And this is where a lot of you are. Sometimes the past still seems real to you as if it were the present. And that's what you brought into this room, some of you, didn't you? But actually it's all gone, okay? I hope we can get to each moment it's gone all the time, all right? Voices from the past are heard and then are doubted. You are like to one who still hallucinates but lacks conviction in what he perceives. Suddenly you're looking at the world and saying, what in hell am I doing here? And then you still find yourself in it. And then you look at it again and you say, why am I doing this? Okay, and then you begin to point towards the certainty. This is the borderland between the worlds, the bridge between the past and the present, which is what? The now. Okay? The bridge between the past and present is the borderland, which is the now. Okay? Here, the shadows of the past remains, but still a present light is dimly recognized. Once it is seen, this light can never be forgotten. It must draw you from the past into the present where you really are. Okay? And this is what's happening to you. The shadow voices do not change the laws of time nor of eternity. Lovely sentence. I'll do it once more. The shadow voices do not change the laws of time nor of eternity. They come from what is past and gone and hinder not the true existence of the here and now. This is tough. I want you to hear it. The real world is the second part of the hallucination that time and death are real and have existed that can be perceived and have an existence that can be real. That's a requirement for you, isn't it? Okay? It's the true part of the hallucination. You got it? Once more. The real world is the second part of the hallucination time and death are real and have existence that can be perceived. This terrible illusion was denied in but the time it took for God to give his answer to illusions for all time and every circumstance and everything that you ever thought. And then it was no more to be experienced as there. Okay? And this is what you're doing now, isn't it? Listen, each day and every minute each day, and every instant that each minute holds, you are reliving the single instant when the time of terror took the place of love. And so you die each day to live again until you cross the gap between the past and present, which is not really a gap at all. Such is each life, a seeming interval from birth to death and on to life again. A repetition of an instant gone by long ago that cannot really be relived. And all of time is but the mad belief that what is over is still here and now. Now, many of you in this depth of time association are living what you term a lifetime, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 80 years, that is actually only an instant. What I'm directing you to is don't cover the now association of you, so that you can see you are dying and being born each moment. Yes. And that's what this says. So that you won't keep that interval of your apparent body associations and condemn yourself to the continued illusion that you are separate from God. Okay? Forgive the past and let it go. Why? It's gone. You stand no longer on the ground that lies between the worlds. You've gone on and reached the world that lies at heaven's gate. And there is no hindrance to the will of God, nor any need that you repeat once again and once again and once again a journey that was over a long time ago. Look gently on your brother and behold a world in which perception of your hate has been transformed into a world of love.